Twinin'It. I'm your host, Craig Noble, documentary filmmaker and moto enthusiast. This is the show about everything you can do to and with the Honda Africa Twin adventure sports. And today, we're on the Mamquam Forest Service Road, heading up between Mamquam Mountain and Pinecone Mountain. Just up here on a little Sunday day trip explore, no moto camping tonight, because Monday, I got to go work. So just gonna go do a little rip up here, see if we can find some lakes, maybe a nice waterfall, perhaps some bears. But it should be nice, because the weather is super prime. Whoopsie, not good at all. All right, made it 25K out on Mamquam. Gonna see if I can make it to a garage. It sucks. Surprisingly, made it back. 25K up Mamquam. Oil pressure light did not go on, which leads me to believe that it's not a catastrophe. Although all the shops in Squamish are closed on a Sunday, including the one here in the Canadian Tire parking lot. Made some calls. Plan A is Steel Weld, brake cleaner, shop towels, clean it up, patch the weld, top up the oil, and limp it back to Vancouver, drop it off at the dealership, and pray. And there is the malfunction. Crash bars did not do a good job and penetrated the case. I'm gonna have to take these bars off and weld up the case. You know, it says it's going to take 5 minutes for the weld to set. Top up the oil, which doesn't seem too bad at this point. And then go for a ride and see what happens. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's sad. Alright, let's clean this up. It's a real mess. Just some brake cleaner. Oh, poor Africa. Alright, well, that's pretty much under control. The bleeding stopped. Super clean. I'm gonna read the instructions on the metal weld and get a welding. Talk to Eric Roberts right now. Final wipey wipe and weldy McWelder son. Water. That weld. Not really too concerned about aesthetics right now, because this has got to be replaced. More really into getting home tonight and Going to see the dealership on Tuesday. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 5-minute cure time. Would be nice if this gets me back home. Moist finger application is the bee's knees. Well, this Permatex Steel Weld, brake cleaner, shop towels, the tools in my toolkit, and some water out of a non-single-use water container seem to be doing the trick. I'm gonna give it more than 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a recommended set time. I don't want to be doing this again on the Sea to Sky Highway back to the city later, so I'm just gonna chill out, hydrate, and then I can start adding some more oil back into the bike. Alright, moment of truth. Holding. Fingers crossed. Alright, well, I let the oil heat up for about 5 minutes. And we're looking low, which seems just about right, because we were leaking pretty bad out on the Mamquam. Yeah, so I'm gonna put about, I don't know, half a liter in, and then see where we're at. Let's not make too much of a mess here. We're good. Good enough for today anyway. Alright then. Yeah, I'm gonna put the bike back together, minus this. I have to write a nasty letter both to Touratech and Honda, which sucks. But the weld seems to be holding, oil level is good, the light is not on. The oil pressure light, it's not red, it's not even visible, so I'm assuming that we're good to go. Fingers crossed will get me back to the city, and on Tuesday to the dealership where they can order me some new parts and get the Africa back together. Back to Vancouver. No sexy explosions. Very good. I did miss a piece though. I did miss a puncture right here. It leaks when it's on the side stand. So I gotta weld that as well, and then maybe tomorrow, no more leaking. Beautiful thing. an hour before I fire the bike up again and take it for a spin. This should be okay until I get a new case. On the way back, this primary gash kept its oil just fine. That was over an hour ride in traffic yesterday on the way back, so I think this is it. That was a week of unfortunate business. After I welded the bike back together, it actually held, and I took the bike in for its service this week to the dealership, and the bike checks out, and they congratulated me on my weld job, which felt alright, I guess. I did talk to Touratech Canada as well about the malfunctioning crash bars, and basically they said that these bars can take, you know, multiple small hits and then maybe one large hit, but certainly not a combination of the two, which essentially makes this a single-use item, not unlike an airbag. So the alternative would be to replace the Touratech system that I put on to pair with the upper crash bars for the Africa. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but it took 4 days to do that, so that I'm not very keen on that. Potentially a long-term solution will be to replace the skid plate with built-in lower crash bars for the Africa, and that's going to be a lot more dough, so I'm not very keen on that either. I did order a replacement left lower engine crash bar for the bike from Touratech. It's $160 some odd dollars, and gonna see how that goes, but I do not have very much faith in these bars to protect the engine from serious crashes, so a long-term solution will have to be found. That being said, the bike's running great. I'm beautiful Revelstoke, BC. Just rolled over 10,000 clicks on this trip, going back to the city tomorrow for Monday, and pretty sure there's going to be more crashes and more repairs, so stay tuned for another episode of Twinin'It.